What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. This is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. That bad boy broke. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title in every video. Once you click the title in every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos, and y'all get them notifications. There's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you informed, or keep you entertained. So you know how we get down over here on this channel. We back at it again with the new bank methods, the new scam methods, the new hacker methods, the new whatever methods has been going on in this world that's been getting everybody a bag. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that because there's a lot going on. And today we're gonna be talking about new credit card fraud methods. And it's a new method out here that's it's getting kind of scary. And what I mean is, it's called ghost tapping. And this method right here is basically allowing people to just walk around and steal people's credit card information, utilizing certain tactics and certain boards and tools. And it's not hard at all. And these tools that people are using are tools that you can buy on the clear net, not the dark web, but the clear net. And a lot of people have been doing credit card fraud since credit cards and debit cards have existed. And every day, all day, there's somebody trying to figure out a new way, an easier way how to commit it. So, ghost tapping scammers use portable proximity-based tools to wirelessly steal credit card data or initiate fraudulent transactions via NFC, near field communications. So, basically, they utilize certain tools and certain apps and certain communication systems to basically still the signal wave, still basically still in the wave from the communication wave that's going transmitting from the card to whatever, right? So key tools include handheld NFC readers, NFC enabled smartphones, and the Flipper Zero device that is specialized apps like NFC Gate. That's the app. Often hidden in bags or pockets to tap victims in crowded areas. So people are walking around, it could be hidden in their pocket, and they might just quote unquote bump into you, and you would never know what's going on. They can actually be stealing your credit card or any card information that you have in your pocket. So it's getting real out here. So portable NFC readers and terminals. So small, easily concealed NFC readers act as fraudulent point of sale terminals to steal information from the cards and the wallets and pockets. So basically, it could be in your pocket. It could be in any. It could be in the scammers or the fraudsters' pocket, and they could just walk around. And if it has that chip, it can be stolen. So smartphones with NFC gate. So scammers use phones running on NFC gate software to relay NFC traffic in real time. So enabling one criminal to tap a card while appliance miles away uses the data notes threat fabric. So basically, while this person is tapping, they're using it. So Flipper Zero, a portable multi-purpose device used to emulate, read, and store data from RFID, radio frequency identification, and NFC cards. So everybody know about the Flipper Zero. And the Flipper Zero is basically a tool that's made to have fun. And it's made for ethical hackers. But by it being made for ethical hackers, it also allows hackers to be able to utilize it and put boards on it that have been basically created to do certain things. So if you could put a board on there for ethical things, it allows hackers to put unethical things, boards on there to do fraudulent activities. So digital wallet apps. So attackers use mobile wallets to receive relay card data and perform unauthorized transactions. So a lot of people aren't hip to this, and a lot of people aren't really paying attention to this scam. Like you don't know nobody with a RFID card blocker. This nobody got those, and by nobody really being hip to this type of new scam, credit card scam and fraud, it's allowing a lot of people to become victims because everybody in the world knew so all it takes is somebody to bump into you and get your card information. Everybody have these type of wallets. So how the scam works, right? So proximity attack. So the scammer gets within 1.5 to 4 inches of the victim wallet or the phone, according to the Educators Credit Union, the Valley Educators Credit Union. So all you gotta do is be that close to you and be able to get that information because it's the tool, the Flipper Zero or whatever tool they're using, is in near range. So relay attack. So the card signal is captured and relayed over the internet to another device to complete the purchase. Explains flag right. So basically, they're stealing your card, that or the victim's card information. They're using it at the same time. So that's how they utilize that method right there. The relay attacks, and then they got the microtransactions. So many small charges are made to avoid triggering security alerts. So a lot of people understand that most cards only get a security alert when it's big transactions over a certain amount. And most people security limit on their card is probably $1,000. It's rare that it's more or less. So making small transactions helps people with more fraudulent purchases to go through. So a lot of people hear about this and are learning about this ghost tapping, and they trying to figure out things. They're trying to see how they can stay protected. A lot of people are trying to figure out how they can get a Flipper Zero. A lot of people trying to figure out how they can get boards for a Flipper Zero. Because like I said, the Flipper Zero is not an illegal item. You can buy this item. It's just all about the boards that you put on this item. Now, the boards is where it gets tricky because those boards allow people to do certain things. So it's all about the boards, not the Flipper Zero itself. And what I mean about a board is it's basically like a hard drive that you can connect at the top of the Flipper Zero. And that hard drive allows that Flipper Zero to program certain apps and programs and do certain things. And some of them hard drives have antennas that come with them and everything, Wi-Fi jammers and all that different type of stuff like that. So, and a lot of people probably have seen devices like that and probably didn't have a clue what you were looking at. So now you know. So it's different. This method right here is becoming very popular because, like I said, there are places out there that if you look hard enough, you'll be able to find what you need. You'll be able to find a board. You'll be able to get the Flipper Zero. And by that being possible, a lot of people are doing it. And a lot of people, everybody's brain doesn't work the same either. So a lot of people got to understand that. You know how you go to school and it's like 25 kids in the class, and it's always like 75% of the students that's getting the actual lesson, like that's passing, and then there's those kids that's kind of passing, there's the kids that's like failing. That's how everything in the world works. Like people get the same thing. It's people who get it, it's people who kind of get it, and there's people who just don't get it at all. So people gotta start understanding like, hey, the dark web is real, these methods is real. What y'all see is real. It's just about the person who's presented, if they have it or not, or if they're doing it or not. But everything is real, from the methods to the dark web to loads. Everything is real that y'all seeing. People gotta understand that. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware out there because you hear about this method, but you don't hear about it. When the last time you heard a news article or something about ghost tapping or seen a video about somebody getting caught ghost tapping or something like that? You rarely hear it. So making people more aware, making people more knowledgeable of it will help them be more safe. So like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys are getting your Norton Life Locks to monitor all your personal accounts and social media accounts to make sure no, or financial accounts to make sure no suspicious activity is going on. And it'll monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is on there being sold. So make sure you guys get your Norton Life Lock. Make sure you guys are freezing all three of your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. If it's froze, nobody can get anything in your name. No loans, credit cards, lines of credit, no nothing. Not even you, all right? No apartments, no cars, nothing. Also, make sure you guys are getting new credit card and debit cards every so often. Just think about how many times and how different places you didn't use that card over the past amount of years. And think about all the compromises, leaks, and hacks that's going on in the world right now. Yeah, so getting new credit card and debit cards will give you a fresh start, and that old information will no longer be valid, and wherever it's stored at won't even matter, right? So make sure you guys are staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on in this real world, this real crazy world that we all living in, because these are real things that's happening. And I know a lot of these things might intrigue people, might excite people, might entertain people, but there's also people that's on the borderline or actually want to try these things. And there's people who are actually doing these things. And like I said, I can't tell anybody to do anything. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. Everybody's their own man or woman, but people, hey, people do things. Like, there are people out here right now that's committing a scam, that's doing some type of check fraud, credit card fraud, some type of fraud, some type of scam, because it relates to money and everybody trying to get some money. So be more safe, be more cautious, and be more aware of what's going on out there in this real crazy world that we all living in. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there. Because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there is tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for 600. Yes, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 250. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour in person with the gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, $1,000. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network and World. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, IGs, TikTok, Snapchat. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, I just said that. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. Make sure y'all get in and y'all fit in with these lows. All right, cash out Bitcoin payment 120 and up. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Y'all see what's going on. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.